What's up guys, back again with some more race analysis. So today we're going to be looking at the DK Summit race and a Coconut Mall race. As usual, the DKS race is going to be the one where I perform pretty poorly, and the CM race is going to be the one where I do pretty well. So let's get right into it. So you're going to see this race, I actually play decently, it's just lap 3 I make a bunch of mistakes. Now lap 1 you need to be careful around the first corner because it's pretty laggy usually. It's very easy to get bumped in the wall like that. So right now I'm just trying to work my way back up there.
We're throwing PCs today.
And honestly, Golden's the perfect item to do that. I see that I have a pretty clear shot at double, so I go for it, make it. Now I'm right back in the mix of things with a pretty good item. Just trying to... I can... Usually on DKS it's fine to burn mushrooms to get into a position where you want to be, because there's no shortcuts really on this track. Like the shroom spot you can consider a shortcut, but like it doesn't save much at all. I'd much rather try to get defense, because reds are pretty effective on this track. So like if I hold my shrooms and a third throws a red right here, it's pretty risky. Now first gets blued, so I decide to go around double. Because if I go for double with him, there's a possibility that I just fall on blue. It can be pretty hard to predict, the lag there, because he slows down, so sometimes, you know, the blue could hit him early or late. So it's not something I wanted to mess with. So right now I'm sitting pretty in second, and this is where my bad driving actually cost me. Like everything's fine so far, but if you look at my moguls right here coming up, I lose like a full second, if not more. Look at this. Look at these terrible tricks. Look at this. I get 0 speed from my tricks. And what the hell is this? And I drove so badly, it gets me target shocked. It is so atrocious. Let's go back and take a look at them. Like, look, if you look at this speedometer, it never goes above 100 for trick boost. It's so bad. It goes above 100 there, but it's like at the end and I go so wide. I don't know. It's so bad. So yeah, my terrible driving there cost me the race. So instead of getting second, I will end up getting 5th. Like, you might think the respawn is not too bad, and like, it's really not, but it's still way better to not get target shocked.
I'll take 4th.
Like, see, if I did my moguls properly, I would be ahead of these 3 people, and I would just be getting second. But instead, I'm stuck getting 5th. So this is just a race that that highlights how important the driving is. Because yeah, going from 2nd to 5th is like kind of a big point swing, honestly. It's 5 points. It's kind of a lot. So yeah, just wanted to highlight this. I played the race pretty well, apart from that, but my driving lap 3 was so bad that it ended up costing me 5 points. Like, you might not think that's a lot, but if you keep these mistakes up, like in the course of a mogi, they all add up. So just something I wanted to highlight this race. Like, my moguls here were so bad. If I do them properly, I don't get target shocked, and I would just get second by a lot. Like, it would not be close. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to highlight this race. Alright, let's move on to CM. CM. This is the race I play well. Now, you might think I start first and I run it 3 laps, but that's not at all what happens. So at the beginning, you know, standard beginning. And right here, you know, the usual CM beginning, bomb snipe, of course.
What's up, Casper? We're owned.
Me and Casper get decked.
Thought I could maybe outrun it, but seems not.
So now I'm stuck in the middle, which is not the end of the world. I like CM from the middle because it's easy to catch up. You just need to drive better, which is not hard for me. Now right here I get pretty sure I get a TC right here, yeah. Now this TC puts me in the back. So I'm gonna be stuck driving, I'm gonna be stuck playing this track from the back. I pass it somehow, so I'm not completely out of it. But as you can see, pack is already getting pretty spread out. Like, if you look at the minimap, top 2 is already pretty gone. There's all the people in the middle here, and there's like 3-4 people in the back. So right now, getting a golden there is actually not too bad. It allows me to chain into first set. But shock comes. Pretty sure shock user either used it because for top spots were breaking away, or his teammate was in a dodge. It's one or the other. So I get another golden, which is actually my preferred item. I wouldn't want a star, because stars are useless on this track. Like, if you don't use your star to dodge, you're not catching up. Because there's no off-road shortcuts, really. Goldens are way better. So I go for an item here, it's triple shrooms, pretty good. Now I look at the backpack, it's suddenly way tighter because there was a blue shell. So that's really good for me. Now my goal right here is just drive fast and make it the cut with these shrooms and take it. Avoid all this stuff. It's pretty chaotic. But yeah, right now I'm in a pretty good seat. I'm gonna be able to take full cut with this. There's a mega behind me, you need to be careful. Okay, it's not closed, so I'm fine. Take full cut. Now I'm right behind first again. Now here I go tight because the odds of the guy in front of me having an item are pretty low. However, as you can see here, he gets a fib. Well, he has a fib in fourth. And I'm actually pretty lucky here because the fib, like, it spawns behind me. Like, in theory, I should get hit. I should get hit here, but my aggressive driving doesn't get punished. It's pretty funny. It's hard to see. Yeah, right here. The fib spawns behind me, so I luck out there. I draft him. Now here I get a really beneficial shock, and this is what speedometer is really useful for. If you look at speedometer, you can drift at 46 kilometers per hour. So I wait until I'm perfectly at like 46 or 47. So it allows me to drift while these guys are not able to drift. So it allows me to pass them. So that was a beneficial shock, and right there I'm second. I go top path to avoid the chaos, and it ends up paying off. And the ending I avoid everything somehow. It's really very important. The ending here, if you get hit, you get last, pretty much. Especially if you look behind me, all these people coming up with shrooms and stars and all that. If I get backspam here, I'm just dead. So that's why I go to the left of the boost pad, because I know he's going to stay to the right of it, because it's faster. So you see I touch the boost pad on the left, I barely avoid the green somehow. Like, it's so close. And the guy behind me also snipes a banana on the right of the boost pad. So you see, it's pretty trapped, but if you stick to the left of the boost pad, if it's open, you should be fine most of the time. So I end up getting second.
My partner got fucked, sadly. Yeah.
Managed to avoid everything lap 3, and I got a beneficial shock. This shock right here is actually what made me get second, because I'm able to drift while these people are not able to drift on the stairs. Because getting shocked on the stairs here is actually very bad because you bounce. You bounce a lot, so your acceleration is pretty bad. So I'm able to drift, get a mini turbo past them, and now I'm set to get second. Because I'm gonna grow a lot sooner than the B guy right here. Yeah, that B guy is still small. So yeah, as you can see, catching up on CM is not shock dependent at all. It's not shock dependent at all because I didn't get a dodge. I didn't dodge. Like, sure, the shocks benefited me. It was pretty lucky, but I got goldens and I managed to work my way back up there with goldens. Like, stars are good and all. Like, it's fun to dodge. I agree, but that's not how you catch up on CM most of the time. Like, goldens are very powerful. Like, they allow you to make up a lot of time compared to stars. Because if you get a star and there's no shock, like, your star is pretty much worthless. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to highlight in this race. It's very, not that hard at all to catch up on this track if you get the shrooms. It's also pretty run heavy, so... Yeah, I fucking love CM. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to highlight in this event. Well, not this event, this video. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you love MKWii, because I do love MKWii. I think it's the best game ever made, of all time ever. So yeah, goodbye, see you, bye, goodbye, I love you guys, goodbye.